Hello Gemini, and welcome to your August 2021 general reading. I'm trying to get the camera situated, so bear with. Without showing you all my messies, right? That should work. Alright, welcome to your August 2021 general reading. This is for those that are born May 21st to June 20th, and I welcome you to my channel, Forest for the Trees. Deep breath. Incense, right? All good. Long day, but all is good. First and foremost, we're going to start off with the new moon in Leo and the full moon in Aquarius. Now, the new moon in Leo is going to be on the 8th of August, and it is about confidence is your key to success. So this is really about, you know, believing in yourself, building up your own confidence, building up your own trust in yourself. You know, Leo is the lion, so you have the strong energy, and this is basically telling you that you are enough, you have enough, and to trust in yourself. And then you have the full moon in Aquarius. Now, the full moon in Aquarius is on August 22nd. It's known as the sturgeon moon. Evidently, somewhere, I think in one of the Great Lakes, there's an abundance of sturgeon, which is a fish, around this time, and it's kind of like a phenomenon. So this talks about show the world the real you. So maybe you need to build confidence to show the world the real you, right? Maybe you need to again, if there's something, if you're not living your authentic self, if you're not being your authentic self, maybe it's the time now to go ahead and become your authentic self, to show the world who you really are, to show everybody what you're made of and what you have to offer, right? All right, Gemini. Anything you need is in the description below. Personal private readings, my email and my website are listed. And the decks I use, if you like to know what decks I use, that's there. If you like to know more about your astrology, your zodiac signs and such, you can look up the moon and your moon and rising signs. Astro.com, ASTRO.com. It is, I put the link down below, and you can go date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and it will give you all the information you need for your natal chart. And that will give you, it's very user-friendly, very new to any of this friendly. So I highly recommend it. You can print out the pages, keep it in a journal. You'll know your stuff. So we're starting off the month, Gemini, with the Ace of Cups. You have an abundance of emotion. You have abundance of love. It could be a new love even coming in, or you could be wanting to show your love to somebody or for somebody, right? There's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of giving. What a beautiful card. You know, you've heard the saying, my cup runneth over, and that's how your month is starting. Your cup is very full. It's overrun with emotion, overrun with happiness. This is divinely given. It's divinely given. Aces are quick energy. It's like you need to act on the aces. If there's somebody you like that is going to maybe say, I like you back, then you need to grab onto it. This can also be moving toward or doing something you absolutely love to do. It could be, you know, a job, or it could be a passion of yours, something that you absolutely love to do. It could be horseback riding or dirt biking or anything like that. But it could be, you know, you're in your element. You're in, well, you're not. You're Gemini, but these are water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But what I mean is you feel like you're in your element, right? And you could have, you know, one of those rising, or it could be your moon signs too. It could be other places in your chart. So you could be in your element technically. All right, so that's a beautiful card to start the reading off with. And then, wow, we have the King of Pentacles as a past energy. So this is really... this is a Taurus energy. This is a Virgo or Capricorn energy. This is grounding earth energy. It is knowing your worth, Gemini. It's knowing your worth. And you are, you know, you hold on to it. You hold it You're holding it very casually, but you're also have that look on your face like, try to take my coin, right? Just try to take it. So you know your worth, you know your value, you know what, how hard it is for you to make money. You know how hard it is for you, you know what it takes to make money. You know how to work hard. You know what hard work is. And it's a king energy. So you put in the hard work, you know, and now maybe you can do something you love to do because of the hard work you've put in. Maybe it's going on vacation. Maybe it's, you know, it's some type of emotional fulfillment for you. Look at that. Beautiful. Golly, Gemini, you've got the 10. This is your future card. You have the 10 of Pentacles, and it goes so well with this. Right? This talks about legacy. This talks about having enough. You know, you have the things. You have all the things. You can do the fun things. You can, you know, go on vacation with the kids, with the grandkids. You can go with friends. You can do things. This is your financial stability for the future. It's like you're working really hard now and it could be something you love to do, so you might not even consider it work, but you're working really hard now to secure your future, you know, and you might not have kids, you might not have grandkids, but it could be on down the road. You're securing your future. So it's a beautiful card, and it's a card of abundance. It's having enough. The 10 is a completion of a cycle. It's the ending of a cycle, ready to move on to the next cycle. So it's like, you know, once you shore that up, you'll be, okay, now what? Now what can I save for? Now what can I do? What can the money, where will the money, you know, what can I invest in? And it could be that, you know, the future, investing in what you, want to invest in for your money to make money. Speaking of money, this is the Pentacle spot. This is the earth. This is earth, air, fire, water is what I do. So this is earth. This is what you need to do materialistically. This is what the energies for jobs, the energies for money, the energies for, you know, anything material, anything that money buys, right? The grounding energy, what you need to know this month about that type of energy. And this is moving forward. This is having thoughts in action. This is having thoughts and putting them in action. This is something you're passionate about, moving forward on something you're passionate about. You've put the thoughts in, you might have created it, and you're seeing what it does. You're sending it off into the world to see what it does and to see what it brings back to you. You're waiting on the shore. You're waiting for the growth. You're waiting for basically word. You're waiting for some type of word on the project or whatever you created. And again, threes are a card of growth, and that is the Three of Wands. Passion, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Beautiful energy. So it could be like investments you have out there. It could be, you know, waiting to hear about school, or waiting to hear about a position or a job. Anything that's going to bring you money or help you make money. You could have resumes out there and you're waiting to hear back on that. So we'll think what our thoughts are. We'll see what our thoughts are, what we think, how we communicate. The air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It is you. Let us see where we are in our thoughts, in our words, in our communication, what we need to know for the month of August for Gemini. We need to not think for a while. We need to put our thoughts down. We need to rest. We need to take a sabbatical. We need to, you know, it can be a physical rest. You might not be sleeping well. You might be being kept up for some reason by neighbors or whatever. I just keep, you know, a lot of times in the States, especially with 4th of July, even though it's past, long past, people can still shoot off fireworks or barking dogs or crying babies or whatever. But this is taking a rest from your thoughts. This is, you know, laying down your thoughts, laying down the swords, taking a rest. go out and do something fun, Gemini. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're concentrating on here, just don't think about it for a while. You know, what's that saying? A watch pot never boils. So go out and do something fun. Go have fun. And you'll hear probably when you least expect it. And that, like how anything happens, right? So we'll see what you're passionate about this month. We're going to see where your passion lies, where your growth lies, where you need to pay attention to where, you know, you might need to put more time or energy in your growth. And you have the Queen of Swords. So your passion is in the truth. It's in the honesty. It is, you know, being true to yourself. Being true to yourself. And it goes really well with this King of Pentacles. Now, this is a queen. Doesn't mean it is, this is just for the females. It is female, male energy. It's just the energy. The queen is a little more passive than the male. The queen is a little more subdued. The queen is the doer and or the creator, and the king is the doer. The king is the one that goes out and implements things. Now, the queen can think things up, and, you know, this is how it needs to be, and this is what we need to do, and then the king goes out and follows up with it. But it's swords energy. So this is you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is you being represented. And this is, again, in what you're passionate about. You're passionate about the truth. You're passionate about justice. You're passionate about, you know, communication, no BS. You are, again, fair, but stern. So you're passionate about like-minded people that are fair and tell the truth. Again, you don't have time. You're not having time for people stringing you along, you know, be it your job, be it your career, whatever you're working on manifesting this month, whatever this love is of yours, whatever you're sending out there to the universe, right? You just want to be told straight up. You want it to be fair. You want it to be just, honest. Again, no BS, cutting to the chase. Creating, again, creating that queen, bringing it forth. You're bringing it forth. And then what do we feel this month? What are emotions? What are we feeling? How are we reacting to things? Movement. So you're feeling, your emotions are you're ready to go forward again with the project. You feel the times now. You feel it's a done deal is what I keep hearing. It's a done deal. Again, it could be a new job. You could be moving. This could also portend a new car or a newer car for you, Gemini. But this could be, you know, literally moving. You could be waiting to hear about a job offer. You could be waiting to hear about something with schooling, being accepted to university. You might be a professor. You might be a teacher. You might just be a student. Not just, but, I mean, you know what I mean. But you have movement forward. So, you know, you feel that, again, the time is right. The time is right for movement. The time is right for you to direct your own life, to take the reins in your hands and you direct which way you want to go. You definitely want balance. You definitely want clarity, you know. You want to see things clearly. You definitely want to make sure that, again, with the putting your thoughts down for a while, that you see things clearly. You really want that, I feel like a crisp edge. It's like when you iron and you do the crease and you really make that crisp edge. That's kind of what I feel, that you really want this presentation or this, again, whatever it is you're going after, you want it to be very crisp and perfect as you can get it, right? And in order to do that, it almost feels like you feel you need to be in charge of it. You need to have the reins. You need to steer it. Because your goal, again, is building, you know, it could be a trust fund. It could be your savings. It could just be, you know, for a rainy day. But building something up for the future is what, you know, the ultimate goal is for this month. And it could be, again, the job, moving forward. Beautiful. This is what you need to start releasing for the month of August. You need to release the Nine of Wands is a Wounded Warrior card. It's a card about really standing your ground and fighting the fight. What you might need to release is knowing when to release, knowing when the fight is over, knowing when to give up. I don't think this is this project at all. I think this is a past energy or an energy that you're holding on to. I feel like with this Three of Wands that you have several options, right? And you're kind of waiting to hear what's coming down the pike. This could be options of the days gone by where you might still be holding out hope. And, you know, this is the energy you need to release. Whether or not it's going to come into fruition, it might, but you need to let go of it. You need to quit holding on to it. You know, maybe quit hoping so much that it will come true. Again, when you least expect it. That's why it's saying to take that break. When you least expect it, things will come through. So, again, if this is that energy, just release it. Don't, if it's a project, don't tear it up and throw it away and all that. I'm not saying that at all, but just release that hold you have on it, where, you know, I can't even say wishful thinking, but release that hold that you have on it into the universe and just let it go. Put it down with these thoughts here, you know, just let it go. What will grow from it will grow from it, and you'll know what will come from it. And this is what you need to embrace more in the month, Gemini. What you need to embrace more, what you need to bring to you more, bring more of this in. And it is seeing things from a different perspective. Oh, this is in reverse. Interesting. Yeah. Huh. The Hangman's all about seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from others, a different angle, gaining enlightenment, right? What you need to embrace more of is maybe listening to other people's ideas, maybe not your way or the highway. Not that it's like that, but maybe not, you know, listening to other people's ideas, listening to other people's, taking their perspective, right? It doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but just to hear them out, just to see it. Be open. Be open to other ways of seeing things. Be open to other ways of doing things. All right. Let's see here. The Hangman's a card of Pisces, and that's our only major arcana. And that's, well, no, we have the Chariot. So you have movement, and you have seeing things from a different perspective, seeing others' ideas, others' ways of seeing things, possibly other people's perspectives, and embracing more of that in, and maybe also seeing different outcomes for what you're sending out, Gemini. Seeing different outcomes, playing different scenarios in your head. You know, what if something doesn't work? What if I let go of this? What if somebody else gets my idea? What if I don't move? What if I do move? What if I don't lay my thoughts down? What if I don't save enough? You know, really kind of going through the whole gamut and seeing things from a different angle, but always a positive. You want a positive spin on it, knowing that, you know, basically weighing the pros and cons is what I'm trying to say. If this happens, will that happen? If this happens, what that happens? Again, you have the confidence. You have that Leo card. You have that confidence. You know, the sun is shining. And you need to show the world the real you. You need to show the world what you can really do, right? what you can do, what you can manifest, what you can bring to the table. You need to show the world what you can bring to the table. Wow, Gemini, Gemini. Interesting. Interesting. I would love to hear how this resonates with you. All right. We are going to pull Oracle. Actually, 3. We've got this one, and then we're going to pull a Chakra card. And then we will pull an animal card for you since it's August, since it's monthly readings, we're going to do a little extra. All right. This is for Gemini. The key. See? To me, the key is success, right? How interesting, how beautiful. The key, you have the key, you have the ability to unlock what you're searching for. You have the ability to open up to things that, you know, you might not have seen in the past. This could be a key to your business. It could be the key to someone's heart. But it's definitely opening you up to new ideas. Let's see what the book says real quick. See if there's anything I can add to it. I don't want to read the whole thing. Doorways, moving forward, being locked in or out, offerings, the go-ahead, and solutions. See, it's confirming everything you know, right? And the Hangman, you know, could be a card of stagnation, but it is in reverse. And all the other cards are upright. Just basically doors are opening and opportunities are unfolding. This may be presented to you in the form of a new job or a big break in your life. Whatever form it takes, you created the space for it to manifest. Never downplay how powerful you are at creating your world, Gemini, right? That's what these cards are. Show the world the real you. Show the world. It doesn't say show your neighbor. It doesn't say show the lady at the grocery store. Show the world the real you. You have the power to manifest all of this, right? You know it right here, being the King of Pentacles. You know what it takes. You know what it takes to make the money. You know what it takes. You know the work. You know the hard work it takes. You've done this. You're creating all of this. Beautiful. Key to your success. And never, never underestimate your power. The power of you. And also, you know, don't do it in a snotty way, right? Don't do it in a snotty way. You always want to give credit where credit is due, because, you know, I don't believe anybody gets where they're going by themselves. I always think there's somebody there to help you. So always give credit where credit's due, but never underestimate how hard you've worked to get to where you've gotten, right? All right. This is the inner child. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Transformation, you know. I see it more as like the hopes and dreams, you know, remembering what you used to dream or wanted to be maybe when you were a child, right? The transformation, see a beautiful butterfly. Transforming, you're transforming. Gemini, you're transforming. And remember when you were little and what you wanted to be. What did you want to do when you grew up, you know? What did you want to be? You have this, again, illumination. Right? That third eye is open. You have this seeing, this knowing. This trust, trusting in yourself. Again, remember, what did you want to be? What did you want to do when you grew up? Is that your path you're going on? Is it similar? You need to approach this project. You need to approach this whatever you're manifesting. You need to approach it with that same sense of excitement. When we were little and we really wanted something, and we were so, you know, we knew we worked hard and we knew we were going to get it, be it an ice cream cone or, you know, a trip to the store, maybe at the dollar store, you got to pick out something, and you might think about the hours you put in just thinking about what you might want, right? You need to remember and approach this with the same innocence. With the same innocence. Beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. All right. We'll pull an animal card for you. And this will be good, you know, for the month when you see this animal, if you see it on TV, or it might be in your neighborhood. I don't know. Some of these I hope not, but you never know. Just kind of remember this reading and remember the meanings of it, you know, the key. Yeah, we don't really want to see this in our neighborhood, right? Evolution. Beautiful, beautiful card. The hummingbird and the Black Panther and the moon. Now, again, there is a full moon on the 22nd. So that could have some type of... 5 is a number of change, so that could have some type of significance for you. We're going to read out of the book because I just absolutely love how she writes. All right. Oh, it's a jaguar, sorry, and the hummingbird. As we acknowledge our personal and global expansion, we allow ourselves the space we require to evolve. The amount of growing room we can give ourselves determines the amount of personal growth and expansion we will experience. We are currently in the midst of a large shift of consciousness, and now is a time of opening awareness and increased energy, which is here to facilitate our growth and expansion. The hummingbird and the jaguar represent the masculine and the feminine energy within us, and they are in harmony and balance with each other. As they gaze at each other, they experience themselves as two separate beings, and yet are intrinsically connected. This represents one aspect of our evolution. Collectively and individually, the masculine and feminine energy is evolving into one of balance and of deeper connection. Infinite compassion and space is required to allow the shift to take place. Each individual can hold space for these evolving energies to take their new form within us and to experience how they affect us personally and in our relationships. Many of us, most of these are not usually this long. Many of us maybe currently experience the feelings of being lost, displaced, or we may be feeling the inability to relate to others in some way, as some of the old paradigms of male and female roles dissolve. But as with anything new, we can trust that the universe has a much bigger and unimaginably beautiful picture, one that we momentarily cannot see. The more compassion, trust, and space we can hold, the smoother and easier this transition and evolution will be. Whew. Amen, right? And again, show the world the real you. You have the courage, the confidence. Not only do you have the lion, you have the jaguar, right? Beautiful. I'd be probably the little hummingbird, but beautiful transformation, beautiful clarity. Again, that clarity. That clarity. All right, Gemini. Beautiful, beautiful. Being in touch with your inner child. Being in touch. Remembering that feeling, right? I mean, I can still remember. I had an aunt and uncle that would come from out of town like once a year. And back in those days, they had like toy catalogs where you could go and look through and pick out things. Like at Sears or, it probably was a Sears catalog. And I love Barbie dolls and anything Barbie. So I would get like the camper. And I was allotted so much money. You know, not very much, but enough. I mean, it was great, a lot for me. And, you know, she would, quote unquote, we'd go shopping. And I just, oh my, I just love that. And I can still remember. And, you know, to get excited over something like that now, because you had to wait. It wasn't an instant gratification, right? It wasn't an instant gratification. And I think that's what you're seeing with your Pentacles. It's not an instant gratification. It takes work, right? You take work. You take work. You take, you know, you're evolving. It doesn't just happen overnight. It's over time, right? All right, Gemini, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. It will help others reach me. And if you know any Geminis that would benefit from this reading, please share. I would appreciate all that. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, wonderful month. It's a great reading. I would love to hear how this resonates with you. Thank you again. Bye for now.